Hey guys, what's up? This is Giridhar here for Phonalicious, and today I've got with me the Redmi Note 4. So this mobile has been launched finally in India. We've been waiting for this device since it has been announced in China, and in India it is now available. It's going to be sales going to be starting from 23rd of Jan this month, and it's going to be available in me.com and Flipkart as well. So it is priced at rupees 9,999 for the 2GB and 32GB variant, and it goes all the way up to 13,000 rupees, which is the top end version, which comes with 4GB of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. So without further ado, let's go into the video and check out the contents of the Redmi Note 4 box. So this is the Redmi Note 4 box. So you see a light print of the number 4 here. So I'm not sure whether it's visible or not. Yeah, it's visible at certain angles. It's nicely done. And at the side you have branding which is like Redmi Note 4. And on the back you have a bunch of details about the mobile. So it says it's a dual SIM, dual standby mobile. It supports almost all the valid network. Snapdragon 625 in India, and it's got a 5.5-inch Full HD display, 13 megapixel camera at the back and 5 megapixel on the front with fingerprint sensor and metal body construction, and it's got a 4100 mAh of battery, runs on Android with MIUI on top of it. So these are details you can see here. You can also see the SAR value at the bottom here, which is well below the permissible limits. So the one I have is the 4GB and 64GB variant, and it is priced at rupees 12,999, and there are other variants as well. But also the color which I've got here is gold. This mobile is available in gold, white and also black. The black looks extremely sexy. Anyway, I've got gold with me, and it is a top end variant of the Redmi Note 4. So without further ado, let's go ahead and open up the box. So up front you see the Redmi Note 4, and pulling up the tab you can see the mobile, which is in gold color variant. So yeah, let's talk about the mobile and its design in detail. I'll keep the mobile aside and inspect the box contents. We have some startup guides, wall charger. So it is a 2 ampere charger, a data cable, no headphones in the box. So it is a micro USB, it's not a USB type C. And we also have a SIM ejector pin. Okay, we have this Redmi Note 4. It doesn't look much different than the Redmi Note 3, but the design is definitely refined. We have chamfered edges on the sides. Redmi Note 3 sort of had rounded edges on the bottom, so this one's got more squarish, more sleeker looking design. And though it is of same thickness of the Redmi Note 3, the chamfered and the curved back along with the 2.5D glasses gives it a pseudo thin look. So yeah, it definitely looks better designed than the Redmi Note 3, though it's got the same design ID. And let me power up the mobile and I'll give you a quick tour of the hardware. So at the back you have a 13 megapixel camera with dual tone LED flash and the fingerprint sensor. So we don't have anything other than that. So at the bottom you have the speaker grills. I think it's a mono speaker, not a stereo speaker. We have this micro USB port for charging and data transfer. On the top you have a 3.5mm jack, a mic and an IR blaster. On the sides you have the power button and the volume rocker. On the left side you have the SIM tray, which is a dual SIM tray. So this tray can accept either 2 SIM cards or 1 SIM card and an SD card. On the front you have a 5.5-inch Full HD resolution display, and on the top of the display you find this 5 megapixel camera and also the usual set of sensors, and you also have the backlit navigation keys. So finally it's all set up and we have the mobile up and running. So let's quickly go ahead and check the settings. So in the settings you would find a bunch of stuff. You can see that it says a 4GB RAM variant. It's an octa-core 2 GHz processor, Snapdragon 625, and you have an internal memory of 64GB. The software version is 6.0.1 with MIUI on top of it. So let me check if there are any system updates already. So it's the latest update that's running on this mobile. And then let's go ahead and quickly check the camera, the usual formalities. Okay. Okay, so this image has all 4 objects in focus, and some objects at the far end of the frame are kind of slightly overexposed. So this image it's good, but I think the warmth or the white balance is not right here. And again, this is another image wherein you can see that red is not really red. Red is become sort of purple here, and the blue is also not very realistic. So this is the red you see here, and also the blue is not realistic, and yellow is okay. So, and this is to show you some macro shots. So the macro shots aren't that great. It's okay, but we'll have to test it out in real life scenarios. So I can't say anything conclusively right now because I'll have to put it through to multiple tests, and the lighting conditions here in my studio is not optimal to check out the camera and tell you a verdict of it. But overall, I am impressed. For rupees 13,000 rupees, you get a 4 GB RAM variant which is having an internal storage of 64 GB, which is more than enough for anyone who's looking for a smartphone. So I can't remember any smartphone within the range of 15,000 rupees having 64 GB of internal storage. So this is only one mobile that is available in the market, and that is the Redmi Note 4. So that makes it a clear winner. Of course, it is priced. So I'll be putting this mobile through multiple tests, and I'll be using this mobile for a couple of weeks before I come back and give you a solid verdict on this. So make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you really like it, dislike it if you really don't like it. And if you have any other queries or comments, do leave it in the comment section below. Until I see you in the next video, this is Giridhar signing off. Goodbye.